So today we're going to be cooking a chicken pasta bake and with all the ingredients which are available in your local supermarket. We are shooting from London, but please feel free to comment where you're watching from and what sort of ingredients you can get locally. We are not associated with any of the brands, so everything you see today is just something you can easily pick up on your way home from your work. I've got here 4 chicken fillets because I'll be cooking for 6 people today. I've got friends temporarily staying with me. If you halve the ingredients, you will have 3 portions. Now you might think I live alone, what do I need 3 portions for? You can still cook 3 portions, divide it and freeze it in a freezable container. So at the same time you are cooking a fresh meal and prepping something for later, because you can either take it with you as a packed lunch for work, or you can just put it in the oven a few days later and I assure you it still tastes amazing. So for the 4 chicken fillets, I am usually using 2 jars of any cheesy sauce really you like. So that jar would be about between 450 and 500 gram. I am not cooking very healthy, but I'm still watching the calories. So 1/4 of this jar is only 134 calories. Now, I really like this mac and cheese pasta bake from Sainsbury's, but feel free to buy any cheesy sauce. The only thing I personally like is if it's runny. If it's not runny, maybe add some water in that. Also, I don't have any dietary restrictions, so this cheese and bacon is good for me too, but if you are not eating pork for health or religious reasons, feel free to use different sauce. So we're gonna need, for 4 fillets, we're gonna need 2 jars. For 2 fillets, we're gonna need 1 jar. Any really pasta. I know that traditionally majority of people cook pasta bake with a penny. So, but yeah, any pasta you like. For the chicken, because we're not cooking healthy, but we're still watching the calories, to make it really tasty, I am using a lot of spices. So again, I just picked this season all in my local Costco, and to make it slightly spicier, because I like it spicy, I'm also adding some cayenne pepper straight into this jar and some paprika, and I just shake it, and it's already with salt, so we don't really need anything else. So I'm just gonna start from dicing the chicken very finely. It doesn't have to be perfect chicken because it goes into the sauce anyway. So it could be frozen, it could be half frozen, so it's really whatever you like. So I'm just gonna start like this and dice the chicken. So slicing very finely with preferably sharp knife. So what we're doing now, for the next stage, we will need an air fryer because we're going to be browning the chicken. We can of course do this on a frying pan, for example, or in some sort of grill. I prefer to do that in a air fryer because I don't need to do much about it. I can just put it in the air fryer for 15 minutes, and after 15 minutes I've got perfectly brown chicken. So how do I do that? I'll just evenly spread it in layers. Very evenly, just to make sure that everything is spicy enough. And done, and I'm closing it, and I just put it on the bake, and I started. So now we can cook the pasta al dente. Don't cook it to the ready state, and I'm gonna see you for the mixing pasta with sauce and the cheese. Okay, so depending on how much chicken you've got, you might wish to open it halfway through, or look, it looks really good, and maybe mix it a little bit, but it literally depends. So because I have 4 fillets today, I would just mix it just to make sure that everything is good and brown, because you know it's chicken, it has to be cooked well through. And yeah, just spread it, close it, and leave it. So we've got our pasta here. And also sometimes for these pastas I feel cheesy, I'm just using those Italian seasoning herbs. I have left some of the water with the spices too, which I boiled the pasta in, and I'll show you later why I need this. Also the cheese which I am using, I just buy 2, 3, sometimes 4 different types of grated cheese from the supermarket, and then mix them myself, because mozzarella, for example, melts very well, where Parmesan would add better taste. Now, if you're not watching your calories and you want something cheesier than just the sauce, which you can do, you can mix some grated cheese into your pasta and into your chicken, and then put the sauce on top, and only then cover that with some more cheese. So perfect timing, our chicken is ready. So if I just open this, look at this, it's amazing. I'm just gonna do this and put the chicken into my pasta. I'll just make sure that it's not all stuck together. Just very carefully separate the chicken. Now what I do mix the protein, chicken, fish, corn if you're vegetarian, and but I don't mix it with sauce. And I'll tell you why. Because sometimes the sauce ends up on the bottom of the dish, and we want the sauce to go through our pasta, being absorbed by the pasta, and not just floating somewhere at the bottom of the oven dish. So for the baking, literally take any oven-proof dish which you've got in your storage, but really no preferences. So spread this very evenly, and then you open the pasta and you put it on top. Okay, now I will show you what I need this water for. I'll add a little bit in, just to make sure that I've got all the sauce. Look. I will similarly do the same with the second jar and put it on top. Oh, we're mixing two sauces today. I thought I took both with the bacon, but look how thick the sauce is, so we might need some more water. Remember that the pasta is going to absorb the water, and also some of the water will evaporate during the cooking in the oven, so we do want some of that to be there. Okay. You can see a bit more left here. And done. So if there's anything like right now left, you can spread it a little bit on the top. This. So now I've got half bacon, half non-bacon, but as I said, I've got 6 people here, so I'm sure everyone is going to be happy. Now, before I put the cheese in, I want to add some more Italian spices, just for the aroma of Italian pasta. And we're gonna put some cheese. This is really your choice how much cheese you would like to put on top. I really like my cheese, so I'm gonna put a lot. I'll probably add some more. Right. And it's ready. So now we're gonna put it in the oven for about 20 minutes. Just watch the cheese to go brown. And I usually just put it on 210 degrees, just for the cheese to melt. I'll see you in 20 minutes. Okay, and here's the end result. We can divide it in portion, we can freeze it. Well, I would wait until it's cold. But if we, just look at this. Look how cheesy it is. Smells amazing. So, I personally like to eat it with some little tomatoes, little cucumbers, smacznego.